During this video, let's get this started out. Savannah Collins is we're gonna start a new shout out thing, and Savannah Collins, you're the first shout out, so shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. What is up, guys? It's me, Supercharged. So today we're gonna be talking about the Dodge Demon. So starting this video off, let's start driving around. Okay, guys, so let's get right into the video. This is the Dodge Demon I'm in. It's not rumored, but Dodge says it has 840 horsepower, which we don't know if that's to the wheels, or to the crank, or it's in the middle like the Hellcat was. The Hellcat had about 750 horsepower to the crank, with like 670 to the wheels. I went to a Hellcat stock dyno, and he ran about 670 to the wheels, 660, and so Dodge tends to lie about the horsepower. They do it a little bit less to help you for the insurance. It's kind of funny because the Demon comes, you have like an insurance provider. What was the name? Something with an H. I'll find that out later. So the Demon, 4,200 pounds. 4,200 pounds, okay? That's like 300 pounds off, okay? Off the Challenger Hellcat. With an additional 840 horsepower, which is what we think. Now, we don't know if that's on pump gas. We don't know if that's on race gas. We don't know what. You know, we don't know if that's the rear wheels. We don't know if that's the crank or it's in the middle, okay? So, we don't know a lot of stuff still. But we know it has 840 horsepower. I wish I just rounded it to 50. 840 horsepower, okay? It does 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. This is going to be the fastest production car made, and it's rear-wheel drive. It is going to be the first production car to come with street slicks that are custom to the Demon, that wrinkle. It's going to be the first production car to have the widest hood scoop, to have maximum air come into this new super beefed up Hellcat engine. Well, it's not exactly a Hellcat engine. It's a whole new Hemi. It's still 6.2. Everything in there is new. I think there's one part that stayed the same from the Hellcat. Everything else is new. They use a 2.7 liter supercharger that pushes 8 pounds of boost. Okay, so that does 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. Well, which I just said will make it the fastest production car out there, okay? And it's rear-wheel drive. Tesla, you gotta step your game up. A rear-wheel drive just beat your fastest production car game. And it's in the same price range. Tesla, you're going against a $60,000 Hellcat versus a thousand, and you won, okay? And now we'll step it up. We're gonna put $100,000, which equals the same amount of years, which markup's probably gonna make it equal $100,000. It's gonna be less, and it's gonna be faster. This car is actually so fast. It doesn't have a full built-in roll cage in it, so it got banned from NHRA for running too fast of a time. If you have we drag race, and if you have, this happened to us, if you run faster than a 9.99 over 135 miles per hour, you have to have a full car roll cage. That means through the hood and through the trunk is a full car roll cage. And the Demon doesn't have it. So right now, it is banned from NHRA. So what you gotta do is, one of the first things you should do when you get your Demon is do the full car roll cage, which I don't know how easy that's gonna be. It might be easy, it might be hard. Another thing they added is a trans brake. This is going to be the first production car with a trans brake. This means you can sit at the tree with 8 pounds of boost. Okay, you're going to be launching at 1.8 Gs. That is a lot, 1.8 Gs. That's crazy. You have 315s all around, which, yeah. When you drag race, you actually get a kit that goes in the back of the trunk. Get out of here, car. You have a kit that comes in the back of the trunk, and you can put your spare front tires, which will make you wheelie more than 3 feet. A production car that wheelies. You don't have to do any modifications. You just go to the drag strip. A production car that can wheelie off the line. Okay, that is pretty impressive. Now, if it does make 840 horsepower with pump gas, I want to know how much horsepower it would make on race gas. So we don't know which one it's using. It might have been on race gas when it ran 9 seconds. We don't know. Another thing we don't know is the price. Most people think it's gonna be like 85K to 90, and then Markup's gonna put it over 100,000. We don't know. It's gonna be a damn good deal for your money. The fastest production car for only $100,000. That's pretty good compared to these $1 million all-wheel drive supercars. Other than that, Dodge is built to go in a straight line. You guys say how much it weighs. It is built to go in the straight line. The Challenger was born to go in a straight line. So was the Camaro, and so was the Mustang. But over the years, Ford and Chevy decided to go a different path. The Challenger was born to go in a straight line, and it's going to stay born going the fastest in a straight line. So we're going to talk about Camaro for a second. Or Chevy. Chevy had to go to Hennessy to build a 1,000 horsepower ZR1, and it is supposed to only run in the 10s. Come on, Chevy. Dodge has an 840 horsepower Challenger that can run in the 9s, and you have a 1,000 horsepower Camaro that can only run in the 10s. That's kind of sad. At least NHRA is not gonna ban it, you know. Now, to get a passenger seat, it's $100 extra. To get a rear seat, it's $100 extra, and to get a radio system is $100 extra, which is really not that bad. Seats are pretty expensive, and for $100 for these comfy racing seats, that's really not that bad. Dodge has pretty quality seats. They're actually pretty comfy. You can daily drive a race car. This is what it is. You're daily driving a street monster. This thing, like, okay, say you meet up a GTR in the light that's modified. You're most likely gonna beat it stop. Now, the first mod, if I was ever to get a Demon, was I would straight pipe it and see how loud I can get it. Cause this would be pretty bomb straight pipe. I mean, you know what I mean. I'll be rolling. So this thing is really, really fast, and I just want to warn you, Chevy and Ford fans, you're coming out. Or Ford, you're coming out with that GT500, but you better be ready to make that thing hook up, because Dodge is coming for you. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching the video, and goodbye.